Hi, my name's Sheila Massand, and I am here with the lovely Gabriella Maldonado-Montano and Dr. Jack Pransky, who's also lovely, of course. And we're here to speak about an upcoming retreat in November in Spain, in Albia. It's a 5-day retreat, and it's called Cultivating the Art of Working with People One-to-One from the Inside Out. And I had to keep looking at the paper to check I got that correctly, because it's quite a mouthful, but we wanted to really say on the tin what this retreat's about. And I'm going to instantly hand over to Jack to explain to us why he was inspired to want to run or want to lead this retreat initially.
Well, so many people have been helped through 3 principles: coaching, counseling, therapy. And, it's really a beautiful thing to see when people get help this way. Now, but I've noticed that the more people that have gotten involved in this, the more people who have become coaches and counselors and therapists, I've noticed that there are certain things that people could get better at. And that's the purpose of this retreat, is for people to immerse themselves in a great opportunity to go deeper into the understanding of how to convey the 3 principles in a one-on-one type of situation. Like for example, I've noticed that people jump into teaching a lot before they're thoroughly grounded in the understanding themselves. So we want to spend some time at this retreat in personal grounding. And I've noticed that people don't necessarily take the time to help other people's minds relax enough to be able to hear the new. And I've noticed that people don't either take the time or don't thoroughly understand how to listen very, very deeply at such a deep level that we can actually pick up what needs to be said from spiritual energy that's between and around and through people. And I've noticed that when people actually go into teaching about the 3 principles, often they don't get permission first, and so that people are, not necessarily totally open to hearing the new. And when it is conveyed, it's conveyed through what they've heard from other people a lot, instead of what they know from deep within themselves thoroughly, beyond a shadow of a doubt within themselves. So those are some of the things that I've noticed, and we can work on all of those things during this retreat. So I've said too much already, so.
Well, no. I would love for you to share why you chose Gabriella to partner with you in leading the retreat.
Oh, God.
It's not that much, surely.
Well, that's so easy.
Apart from it being so beautiful and gorgeous and all that,
Yeah, besides that, well, I had the honor and the pleasure of working with Gabriella probably 14 years ago or something to that effect.
Yeah, like 2001 and 2002.
Yeah, and for me, it's like, why is it that working with her still stands out in my mind? I've worked with a lot of 3 principles people, but working with Gabriella has stood out in my mind as being the best co-teaching experience I've ever had with anybody. And I think the reason is because she just exudes love.
Mm.
And it's just a wonderful thing to be in her presence. And besides, we're friends and we don't get nearly an opportunity to be together anyway. So this is a great opportunity for us.
Yes.
I can second
She's
that.
also a fabulous teacher. Fabulous teacher.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. And for me, I think our time together teaching, and we actually taught in Puerto Rico in a lot of different settings. We had an opportunity to teach just really in a variety of settings and groups. And it was so effortless and fun.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the things that I notice in our community, that somehow we've gotten so serious about teaching that I think that's we almost teach prematurely, like Jack was saying, without having really permission from people, without having a sense if there's a teachable moment in the room. And it's almost like we're so eager to teach that we don't see the principles in action in the person that we're with in front of, So I really look forward to share what I've learned on that, because I think there's something to see about what's the difference between teaching the principles and really seeing them in action in the human being that you're collaborating with. And I think, Jack, that's why we had so much fun, because
we have to have fun on this retreat.
We have to have fun.
Obligatory.
In a sense of lightheartedness, that I think there's I have seen such a tone of seriousness sometimes, and a tone of pushing the understanding, right? Versus just really allowing for the discovery in the room with a human being that you're in front of. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, great. The other thing I realized this morning, which I realized for really the first time when I was walking on the beach, is that there's a gap between like the way it really works in people and the way people think that it works. And when those two things are brought together, that's when people heal themselves. And that really struck me this morning. So I want to go there, in this retreat. I want to go there. And the other thing is, I was thinking, it would be great to have an opportunity for people who are doing coaching and counseling and therapy to bring their real situations to the retreat. Like even bring the toughest clients. I don't mean in person, although that would be okay too. But to where people have gotten stuck, and we can help people see through that in a really safe and lighthearted kind of setting.
Yeah, I really love that. I think when Jack was presenting that to me, I just got very excited about the opportunity of helping people to see how you can work with anyone, really, even when they are in the toughest of situations. Some of the people out there are working, with inmates, or, with people that are suicidal, or with people that are presenting compelling circumstances. And I often see that we get pulled by the circumstance itself. So it's almost like two things, right? But throughout my career, I have had so many opportunities of working with people that are in desperate situations. And I love that word, Jack, in a lighthearted way. Because I think when people are struggling, lightheartedness is so healing, really.
Yeah.
So So we'll have, I think, open discussions,
Yes.
open examples, right, conversations.
We may even do some modeling of it ourselves so that people can see what kind of mistakes we make when we're doing it.
So may I ask, what if somebody's thinking of, you know, they're listening to you now and they're maybe pondering, is this for me? Would this serve me well? Is it worth me going to Spain and investing my time and my money? What is it that you envisage somebody's going to walk away with after the retreat?
Confidence. More confidence in being really able to help people at a deep level. That's what I would like people to walk away with. Not to mention having fun.
I would like them to walk away with the knowing that all the wisdom that's needed for healing is already in the human being that they're working with. You know, I would love for them to see that the principles are in action already in people, even when they're suffering. And I think when you see that, when you're able to see that, it allows for the confidence that Jack's talking about to surface.
Yeah. By the way, I have to throw in, I wouldn't be surprised. Nobody's ever done a study like this, but I wouldn't be surprised if Gabriella has logged in more hours of teaching with people than anybody else on the planet in terms of and like yet was able to stay fresh all the time. I'm in awe of that. I really am.
I don't know if all the time, but it's true that I put in a lot of hours. You know, I also think it's, for me personally, it's a unique opportunity because, you know, we just happen to have a lot of experience. And I know Jack personally, he's a friend of mine. And so what I know of both of us is that this is not something that we teach only professionally. This understanding has been a beacon in our lives, really, and it's helped us, I know, both of us tremendously during very, very challenging times in our lives. So I think that's another dimension that we bring into the table. And I just hope that this is a very real experience for everyone that decides to come.
Well put.
Well, my I mean, we wanted to keep this video short and sweet, but one thing I wanted to say is already I'm feeling the synergy between the two of you, and the lightheartedness and the playfulness, and it's a beautiful taster of, I'm sure, what's to come. Having spent time with both of you personally, I know that's how it's going to be here in Spain in November. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. Personally, I feel very privileged to be able to spend 5 days with both of you in the same room. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, wait till you see what happens when we both get together.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. It's like, So we've only got room for 26 people in that room, so I'm encouraging people to get themselves signed up and get some spaces, get themselves at least one space each for the retreat in November, and look forward to seeing everybody there. It's going to be wonderful. Not to mention we've got a pretty good climate here in November. That's the added extra bonus. So yeah, so looking forward to seeing you both here.
Yeah, and I'm very psyched.
If not before, which I will be seeing you, Jack, shortly, because today is the 31st of March. And I was thinking that as well. Who knows between now and then, because we're 8 months away still. I mean, you guys are going to see a lot more before then. I'm sure of it.
So, I'm sure we are. I'm sure that's true.
Just can't stop it.
Okay, well, we'll sign off for now and see you very, very soon.
Yes, I look forward to it.
Bye, everybody.